Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a baby must-have video. If you're new to my channel, I have a 17-month-old daughter named Elodie Jane. So this video is very much overdue, but I still wanted to film this because I searched high and low when I was pregnant with Elodie for the absolute best baby products. I wanted to find baby products that I could get my money's worth, that I could possibly have for more than one child, and that would just really benefit us in a multitude of ways. So with that being said, I took it upon myself to make it my job at the time to find the best baby products and to research everything, read the reviews, do all of that. And so I'm confident that I have found some of the best baby products that I trust for my daughter Elodie. Now I just want to say a little disclaimer, all of these products are American. If you have seen some of my other videos or know anything about us, you will know that we are a military family. My husband is currently active duty US Air Force and we are stationed overseas in England. So even though we are stationed in England, I want to make sure I got American products just because that's what I know well, and if anything needed to be plugged in, I want to be able to use it for a future baby, so we would just use a transformer over here. But these are the products I swear by. I'm excited to make this video, and I also have to say that this video does not cover every single baby product I swear by. I had to eliminate some things from this list in order to not make this video too long. So if you guys are really interested and really enjoy this first baby must-have video and would like to see a part 2, I would be more than happy to film that for you. So just make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and to comment down below if you would like to see that part 2. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so the very first product I recommend is Honest Diapers and Honest Baby Wipes. We did not start off using Honest products. I knew about them, I wanted to use them, but they're a little bit pricey, it's no secret. And I really love the prints from the get-go, but again, it was pricey, and so I talked to my husband and he was like, I don't know, you know, of course, like frugal husbands. And I was like, okay, you're right, like let's just go with something else. So we actually went with Pampers, and we used Pampers for a good 6 months religiously. Like that's the only brand we would use. They fit Elodie really nicely. We enjoy using them. My biggest complaint with them though is that when she would pee, you could like sometimes feel it like leaking through the diaper, and it's not that she had been sitting in the diaper for too long, and it's not that she had too much pee. It was just like the material was really thin, and then sometimes I'd feel it through her clothes, like getting her out of her car seat or something. So I was like, oh, I don't really love that. So what happened was that last year on Black Friday, Honest ran a deal where if you signed up for the first time, I believe it was you got half off of your first diaper bundle. So that's what I did, because I said to Ben, look, I priced this out. This is actually cheaper than Pampers at the time that we were buying anyway, so why don't we just try it and see how they are. If anything, we'll just get diapers a little bit cheaper for a month. And I tried them out. They were really cute. They had, at the time, Christmas and winter prints. Hopefully you can see this right now. These are like their fall prints. So they had just passed. They're really cute though. We got them and I was amazed at the quality of them, just how durable they are, how they're pretty soft in my opinion. And of course they're made without a lot of the other yucky ingredients that most diapers are made with. And at the time when I first got Pampers, I wasn't really concerned with that, but as Elodie has gotten older, I have been very conscious of what I put on Elodie, what I use with Elodie, and that was a big plus to me, is making sure that these diapers were the absolute best. Of course, cloth diapering is probably the best way to go, but that's just not feasible with the English washer and dryers we have over here, because they're very tiny, take a while, and I just don't think it's worth it for us right now. I may do it in the future, who knows. So these diapers are an absolute must. These wipes, we started off using Baby Ganix. We did not like the smell of them. They smell disgusting. I went through a couple different wipes, didn't really like any. Again, I found Honest, and both my husband and I love these wipes. We're sold. It's so easy just to put in an order once a month for these diapers and wipes. They come. We've never had an issue of being too short. If anything, we've always had like run over for the month, and so yeah, I would definitely recommend these. I do have a link down below. All of these items are going to be linked down below, either my Amazon storefront or I have like codes for this. So if you want to like watch out for that Black Friday deal and whatnot, I would totally suggest it. Okay, so the next product that I absolutely swear by is the DockATot. I know there's a little bit of debate over whether to use the DockATot for sleep or not. We personally did use it for sleep. We put it in our bassinet, and Elodie loved this thing. Elodie has always been an amazing sleeper, and I think partially it's just her, but I also think it's because of what we used. I think this DockATot just made her feel so cozy, and like she was just being cuddled all the time. and we just had no issues with it. We loved it. We could tote it around the house. It was amazing. And to go along with that, we really found that we loved the Halo Swaddle Sleepsack. So we started off just using regular swaddles, and they were great. I don't really have anything against them. We just use like muslin swaddles. But of course, in the middle of the night, you don't want to be swaddling your baby. You just don't want to be. And also, they were hard to like, especially when she got to be like a month or 2 months old, we were still swaddling her, and she was kicking out of them, getting her arms out of them, and I don't want any loose blankets around her or near her, and it was just really difficult. So we invested in some Halo Sleepsack swaddles, and they were amazing. I would totally recommend them. I probably won't even get like swaddles next time. I'll probably just get like these sleep sacks, but they just have Velcro. So this zips up right here. This lays over, and then the Velcro goes over. And that's it. Just that easy. And I really like this print. It's really cute. This is giving me crazy sadness because Elodie's so big now. But as she grew and we got her out of the swaddle, we just transitioned her to sleep sacks. For us personally, we love the sleep sacks. She is still in a sleep sack at 17 months old. We've never put a blanket in the crib with her just because the sleep sack is so easy. I feel like it signals her to go to sleep because she feels like cozy and warm in the sleep sack. And then also it's just so easy. Like, I don't know, I'm never worried that the blanket's going to be over her head or covering her nose or anything like that. And it's solved with these sleep sacks. Like, it's just so easy. Alright, so the next item I actually don't have down here with me because Elodie is actually upstairs sleeping and using it, and I'm using it right here on my phone. But what that is the Owlet monitor. So I have it right up here on my phone right now. Hopefully you guys can see it. I really, really love it. We started off using the Lollipop baby cam. I really liked it for a long time. And then we started having some major issues with it. We wouldn't be able to view Elodie when we were outside of the house on our phones. And of course, that was one of the great features about it. So if Elodie was with some family member or something like that, we would be able to still watch her, make sure she was in bed and all of that stuff. And we couldn't see it, and we just started having crazy issues with it. We contacted their support. They weren't very helpful, and so we invested in the Owlet cam, and we haven't had any issues with it. We really like it. It is really nice, and I have to say I did not get the Owlet sock for Elodie this time, but I know for the next baby that will be something we invest in because I was crazy and like I didn't sleep, and I would like wake up and like put my finger under her nose to make sure she was still breathing, and I just know that it will give me a huge peace of mind next time having that sock for our next baby. So totally recommend the Owlet camera and the sleep sock. Super awesome. Okay, this is something else I don't have down here with me because Elodie is using it upstairs, but it is a sound machine. I will post a picture right here of the sound machine that we got. We actually got one on Amazon for a baby shower, and it died randomly pretty quickly, like the first month or 2 months that we had it. So that's a bummer. It was really cute though. So we just got this like pretty cheap one off Amazon, and it's worked amazing for us. We absolutely love it. It's super cheap. Elodie still uses it every nap time and every bedtime. And again, I really think it signals her to like quiet down, go to sleep, and I would definitely recommend it if you are a new mama or new dad and are wanting something to help your babies go to sleep a little bit easier. Alright, this is something that I wasn't sure if I was going to get or not, but I saw it on one of these like baby must-have videos, and I was like, I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. So I did end up getting them, and they are changing pad liners. So it's just like a quilted white liner. This does not replace your changing pad cover. It's just a liner that goes over your changing pad cover. So if you have a tiny newborn or a little baby who likes to pee or poo on the changing pad while you're changing them, you can put this over top. And if they pee or poop on this, you can just take this off real quick, throw it off, and your changing pad cover is still good as new. It's just an extra layer of protection. I did find that it was super helpful because then instead of like changing the whole changing pad every single time, I could just throw this off and it was just super easy. It's white, so it's not like it looks bad. It's one of those things that like I guess you don't technically need, but for me I would say it was a must-have, and I would definitely, well, I use them with Elodie to this day. I would just recommend it. It's just something that makes your life a little bit easier and a little bit user-friendly. Okay, this is recommended to me by my friend here in England, and it is Earth Mama Baby Organic Diaper Balm. This is what it looks like. So Elodie had a really bad rash once, and I really couldn't get it to go away, and one of my friends told me to use this because it has tea tree oil in it, and that is key for getting a rash to go away, because that's like what fights it. So I tried this, and this one's almost out, but you can like see the inside. It's just like a diaper balm. It's that like yellowy color. It's super smooth. It's just like, I don't know, it's really nice. It smells really good. But it's organic, it's all natural, super safe to use on the little bumps and everything. You don't have to worry about any of those like toxic stuff because again, I hate that sort of stuff. And I have never had a diaper rash or anything like that hasn't gone away with this stuff. Like, I swear by it now. It is absolutely amazing. You can get it off of Amazon or off of their website. The next thing is the Angelcare bath seat. So my sister got this for me for Elodie, and she was like, I had another friend who's a mom recommend this to me and said like, you have to get this. It's super cheap. And I've heard about this a bunch before, and a lot of like the videos I watched and stuff said to get this. And I was like, yeah, okay, but I don't think it will work. Like, it's just too simple. And I didn't like that Elodie wouldn't be sitting in like an actual tub of water, you know? But I was like, my sister wants to get it for me, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. And I loved it. We used this for probably the first 6 months, like until Elodie could sit up by herself. It was just so easy. It was so easy bathing a newborn when you can't like get their umbilical cord wet or anything, because you don't have to fill up the bathtub. Or you can fill up the bathtub and the water still surrounds them. More often than not, I wouldn't fill up the bathtub and I would just wash her in here, pour water over her, and then we'd be done. And then I actually got a command hook and hung it up on the side of the shower, so then it would just like drip dry. It never got moldy, it never got gross. Like, it freaking looks brand new, and I use it for 6 months every single night. So this is one of those things that I was a bit skeptical at first, and I would definitely say it's a baby must-have. Hopefully we maybe have another girl next because it's pink, and if we don't, then the Connor baby boy might be using a pink bath seat because it's still in great condition and it just worked really well. Alright, to go along with that, I would suggest getting one of these soft bristled brushes. So I know they come in like those kits. This is a safety first one. They're super common. It's just a soft bristle brush, and you normally look at this and think it's for their hair. Well, at Elodie's like 2-day-old appointment or something like that, the nurse actually asked if we had one of these, and then she said, use this to wash your baby. And we thought that was interesting, but it's because of all like the skin peeling and everything. It's super soft on their skin, yet still a little, I don't know if I should say abrasive, but just a little bit scrubby, to where it'll remove all the skin that's peeling and get them super, super clean. So this, I mean, it's something I didn't know about until Elodie was born, but we used it then most nights, probably until she was like, I don't know, 4 months old. And this just became a brush for her for bath time, and it worked amazing. So nice. You could get her little fingers easily, all of that. So I would definitely recommend it, and I feel like it's something that I had no idea about, which I knew about a lot of baby stuff before I had Elodie, I feel like, so this is a key. Alright, so those little baby fingernails. Elodie has never really had issues with scratching herself. Like, we never had to use mitts for her, and her fingernails have never really gotten too long. So I actually haven't really used this that much, but I know that the times I have used it, it has been a lifesaver. So instead of using those little nail clippers where you're afraid to like get their skin and pinch them and they're like moving around and trying to take their hands away and all that, just use this nail file. So it's just like this. And it comes with a bunch of these different heads for different ages and stages. You can even use this on yourself. You just click it in, and then you just move the button up. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just vibrating a little bit. And yeah, so then you just go like this with the nail, and that's all. So it's super soft. Like, I've tested it. I've tested all of them on my own skin and everything. They don't hurt whatsoever. So you're never nervous about like doing their nails or anything, and it's just a lot easier. So I would definitely recommend this. I actually found this out again from another baby must-have video, and I had no idea about this, and it's just a lifesaver. I love it. I absolutely love Honest products. We also use Honest bubble bath and their wash for Elodie every night still, and their lotion and stuff, but I picked up the wrong thing. But I love using their Honest Nipple Balm. So I actually can't find it right now. I know I have it, and I still have like half a little jar. The jar looks just like this. The same as the Earth Mama Diaper Balm. I know Elodie took it the other day, so I can't find it, so I'll post a picture. But it was absolutely amazing. I never got like the cracked nipples that everyone's like afraid of at all, and I think it was key to the Honest Nipple Balm. And I had a friend suggest to me that before you even start nursing or have your baby, start applying that every night, like once or twice a day, just to get your nipples like super moisturized and everything, so that when you do start nursing, it's hopefully not as rough. And for me, that's what I did. It worked amazing. I never had issues with it. So I would 100% recommend doing that, starting while you're pregnant and then continuing on. Even if your nipples don't hurt or anything, just continue for the first few months because it will help, trust me. Okay, this is something that I never thought of. No one, like I didn't find this off of a video or anything like this. It was just something I figured out on my own. So I got a lot of these receiving blankets from like my baby registry and stuff, and to be honest, they just like weren't big enough to do anything for Elodie. Like maybe I could throw it over her, but it's pretty thin. I don't know, I just wouldn't really use it for like a blanket or anything. But what I found was that for me, I had a really good supply for breastfeeding, and when I would feed her, my milk would come out a little bit fast to where it would like dribble down her face or dribble down me, and it would just become very messy. Like it would get over my clothes or where I was sitting. So this became my best friend. I have a bunch of these, and what I would do is I would just place them under my boob, and then she would latch on so that any milk or anything that fell, it would fall onto this, and then I could just toss it in the wash, or I could put it back in the diaper bag for a minute if I need to like use it while I'm out and about. I can also use this to like wipe her mouth up afterwards. Like it was just super easy. They're not crazy absorbent, but like they do the job. So either this or like a little hand towel or something, just something to carry in the diaper bag and to have like next to you for bed and everything. This is like part of my must-have things that would come around the house with me because she was just a little messy with eating. So putting this under me kept my clothes clean and stain-free, and whatever I was sitting on, stain-free also. Okay, I know everyone knows about the Boppy, but I have to mention it. I'll post a picture here. Our Boppy is put away, so I don't want to like take it out just for a little clip. But we love the Boppy. That is the one I would recommend if you're wanting to nurse. I didn't use it after the first few months because I just didn't really need it, probably like after 3 months. But when you're nursing a tiny little baby, believe it or not, your arm does get tired, and it just helps with positioning too and like propping them up a bit higher to be able to nurse well. So I would definitely suggest getting some type of nursing pillow or a Boppy, but we have the Boppy and I love it, and I'll definitely use it again for our next baby. And also I have to add a side note to that. We got the Boppy waterproof cover, and I was debating on getting that at first because I was like, is this super extra? Like, do I need this? And I have to say it was definitely helpful because there was a couple times again where the milk would drop onto it, or maybe she had a blowout or something, and we were just able to take the one cover off and it not ruin the actual pillow, which now means that I can probably reuse a pillow for our next baby. So that is something that's like a little bit extra, and you don't have to have it, but I would recommend it. I apologize that it's getting so dark in here. It's only like 3 o'clock, but we're in England, so the sun sets really early now with the time change, so I really apologize. But moving on, the next thing, a Wubbanub. Okay, I know there's a lot of different pacifier brands out there right now, and I feel like even a couple weren't really a thing 18 months ago when Elodie was born, but I've always known about these Wubbanubs, and I love them. I always thought they were so cute, so cuddly. But the reasons why I really like them is that, one, they're weighted. So I didn't feel like Elodie lost her pacifier as much because it would kind of just like sit on her chest if she wasn't sucking on it. And she could easily find it. And to this day, she can easily find it because she looks for her little stuffed animal friend. Whereas if you just have this top portion, like, oh my God, that could like fall through the crib railings in 1 second or be under the couch for 5 years. Like, I just feel like these are so easy because they have the little animal attached. But also, not only that, we haven't gotten to the stage yet, but my plan is when we get rid of this little pacifier part, the soothy part, I will just cut it off right here where it connects, and then I will give her back this stuffed animal. So she kind of feels like she still has something and that we're not completely taking everything away. So I think it's going to help with the transition away from the pacifier in the future. But yeah, I just feel like a Wubbanub is a must because even with the new like Ryan and Rose and the Bibs pacifiers, they're really cute, and I may get some for like the next baby in the future, but I still really love this, especially when she's tiny, because it's just weighted, it's easy to find, and it's just super cute to me. Going along with that, I would recommend getting some pacifier wipes. I still use these to this day because the pacifier is always dropping, it's always getting set down at random places. I just got these from actually the BX, but I know like Bye Bye Baby and all that will probably have a bunch of different brands. This is just Newbie, all natural pacifier and teether wipes. So I would just recommend picking up a pack of something like this for your pacifier, just so that it's easy to pull one out and wipe it, because you don't want to like be having to run to the bathroom and like washing it off every 2 minutes. I just wanted to mention a couple toys that Elodie really loved at this young age. The one toy that I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of, and she absolutely lit up and started smiling with, is this baby Einstein's toy. So I'm sure you've seen it before, but Elodie loves this baby Einstein's music and how it lights up right here. It's actually pretty old now, and I feel like it's died a lot, and it might sound a little bit weird, but I just can't get myself to get rid of it, and she still likes it even to this day. So I would suggest this as like a toy just to have. She started loving this at like a month or 2 months old, and I would just hold it up for her and she would just light up and smile and be so happy with it. I'll actually attach a picture right here of her smiling at it because she was just so sweet. So I would definitely recommend this toy. I think they have an updated version of it, so I'll try and link whichever one down below. The other toy that I would recommend, we actually didn't start using this until she was like right at 4 months old, but I think this would be a great item to still put on your baby registry because trust me, 4 months comes up fast. And I'm staring at it in her playroom because this is actually her playroom right here, and I don't want to like pick it up and show y'all, so I'm just going to tell you. It's a skip hop activity like play table. I don't know the full exact name, but I'll post a picture of it right here. She absolutely loved it. Like, that was my saving grace when Ben was deployed, because my husband, if you don't know, if you're new here, my husband was deployed between when she was 4 months old till 10 months old? Yeah, 10 or 11 months old. So that was like my saving grace. When I needed to cook dinner or when I needed to clean the house or do something like that, I would prop her in that, and it was just amazing. I cannot recommend it enough. And I got the one now where it turns into like a chalk table, so now she can like draw on it with chalk. You can buy chairs for it, so it's something that graduates with them also, which is huge because I love any item that can like move with them, because I feel like it justifies the price a little bit more, and it's just super nice and cute. It's like white, which I love. It has some really cute toys on it, so that is like a must-have baby item to me, probably like the biggest toy I use, and I would definitely recommend putting it on your baby registry. Okay, as for the diaper bag that I recommend, I got this Itzy Ritzy diaper bag gifted to me for my baby shower, and I have to tell you, I have never not used it a day in Elodie's life. Like, this is my purse now, and I absolutely love it. This diaper bag is amazing. It's a little bit pricey, I think, but, and I was so fortunate to get it for my baby shower, but it is amazing. It has like a rubber bottom. It is so comfy. The shoulders are padded. I have taken this thing to Belgium, to France, to Greece. I've had it in England, in London. Like, I cannot recommend this enough. I've taken it to Florida, actually. It's been in my carry-on on plane trips. Absolutely amazing. It has held up so well. There's so many different pockets and everything. I actually did a what's in my diaper bag video when Elodie was a lot younger that I'll link below if you want to see like it more in detail. But I cannot recommend this bag enough. It's held up just so incredibly well, and if I need a new one by the time baby number 2 gets here, I'll probably just get like an Itsy Ritzy one again because I absolutely love it. It's amazing. Okay, if you are a military spouse or affiliated with the military, or you just like to travel a lot, this is something that I would definitely recommend. It is a car seat travel bag. So I did not really need this until recently when we went to Florida, because that's the first time we brought her car seat anywhere. But if you're going to be like PCSing anytime soon, or if you just like to travel, or if you have family that you'll be flying to, I would totally recommend just getting one of these. We have her Nuno Rava car seat. If you know about that car seat, you'll know that's a pretty expensive car seat, and that's the one we traveled to Florida. And I, of course, did not want that to get like dinged up or anything because it's expensive. And I put it in this bag. I don't want to take it all out, but it held up so well. The car seat made it to Florida and back, so like 9-hour plane ride each way. in perfect condition. So I definitely recommend getting this if you plan to travel a lot on airplanes or whatever else. So going along with that, 2 things for the car that I would recommend are blinds for the windows. We actually, like, it's not very sunny in England, as you can tell, but we do use them like 2 months out of the year. So I know that if you're in the States or somewhere else that gets a lot more sun, it's definitely a must-have. We got ones that you can just like pull down or pull up, and they have like stay suction to the window. Awesome. I love how you can like retract them, pull them up and down. I love them. I would definitely recommend them. I'll post a picture here, but then link the exact ones we have down below. I just don't want to get them out of the car right now because they're like stuck up there well, so I don't want to mess with it. And then the other thing I'd recommend is a mirror, so that when you look in your rear view mirror, you can see your little baby back there, especially like, I say especially when they're young, but honestly, I still freak out even now if I don't have that with Elodie, if I leave it in like a different car or something, because I love being able to look back real quick and see if she's sleeping, if she's awake, make sure she's okay, and like looking around. Like, I just like knowing what's going on with her because she of course is backward facing, and so you can't see them and they're so young. It's not like you can just be like, hey, you okay back there? You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely recommend that. And I also noticed that when we went home to Florida that they had ones that actually have like a remote control and stuff that you could have them light up. There's like a light attached to it, and I'll probably get that for baby number 2 because driving at night we can't see her, and luckily I don't drive at night too much, but when we do, I am like, oh, I wish I could see her. I hope she's okay kind of thing. So I definitely recommend getting one that lights up also. So I'll try and link one that lights up down below. If I look like I'm in a little bit of a different position, that's because my battery just died, so I had to get up and replace that real quick. But we are almost done. The last thing I want to mention in this video is something I did for my baby shower, and it's something that I actually think my sister came up with the idea, and I did it for my baby shower, and I actually did it for Elodie's first birthday also, and it is just amazing. Like, you have to do this. So what I did was I asked for books instead of cards, and I said for them to write on the cover, I'm gonna like cover this up a little bit, to write on the cover a little note to Elodie, so that 1, it grows their library, and then 2, you read the book and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. These were our friends in England, because especially for us, we're going to be going to a next duty station next year, so like we're not going to see these friends anymore. Actually, the friends who gave us this book, who were here for Elodie's first birthday, have moved on from England. So I just think it's so awesome because with cards, they're super sweet, but I just don't feel like you read them again many times after you get them the initial time, whereas a book, like, we constantly open this book up and think of these people, and we constantly love looking at new books and remembering people, other friends or other family members that have given us that book, and it's just super sweet. Elodie has so many books because we've done it this way, and also I have to say, this is one of Elodie's absolutely favorite books in the world, and it has been for a while now. So if you don't have this book, it's called The Pout Pout Fish. 100% recommend it. It's a must-have. It's so stinking cute, and again, I probably would not have picked up this book if it wasn't for our friends giving this to Elodie for her birthday. So that's something else, is like you get books given to you that you probably wouldn't have even thought to pick up yourself. So it's just a really awesome idea. I absolutely love it, and I don't know if I'll do it for her second birthday also, but I definitely did it for my baby shower and for her first birthday, and both times it worked out so great because, I mean, a book can be cheaper than a card even. Like, books can be so cheap or as expensive as you want them to be. So even if someone doesn't want to get you like something crazy expensive, they can at least just pick up like a $2 book or something from the store and write a little note in there, and that's an amazing gift that you're going to have for years to come. Alright, so that is it for my baby must-haves video. I know this is probably a little bit long, so I apologize, but I am super passionate about these items and about finding great items for Elodie. Even now, finding like toddler items for her and stuff and researching them are my absolute favorite. So with that being said, I do have many more items that I could share with y'all, and if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and to also let me know down in the comments that you'd want to see a part 2. I'm going to be doing some toddler videos, like toddler must-have videos and toddler gift guides for the Christmas season this year, so stay tuned for those also. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that red button down below because, I mean, it's just going to be an exciting time of year, and I would love to have you a part of this community with me. But thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great night. I lose my breath whenever
see you.